Jackal the Peafowl. Epstein Jr. over here is a Timu Green Goblin with an unhealthy obsession with blonde students. Diddy was so obsessed that he stole DNA off of Gwen's body, attempted to clone her to be his bride, which he failed. Oh, he's also the Poppy of Peter's deranged clones. Happy Father's Day. Thanos' brother, Star Fox McCloud, has the power to give people orgasms? This dude was so filthy with his degeneracy that he was put on trial, and even She-Hulk questioned if he gave her an orgasm. The Mandrill is a bootleg Mojo Jojo, whose body produces chemicals that lets him enslave women. Nothing else needs to be said. Wait, there is more to talk about. In the 70s, a white couple birthed a baby named Jerome, who looks like a monkey, and of course they assumed he's black. And Jerome grew up to be a literal rapist monkey. Classic Marvel. Silk is a white man's yellow fever fetish personified. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Silk, but if you're not, Silk is an Asian spider woman whose spider pheromones make her insanely horny around other spider people. So she and Peter did a devil's tango. Peter gave birth to himself. Yes, you heard that right. The villain who goes by the Stalker mutated Peter into a giant spider, and once Peter died, he emerged from his body with new powers, which were organic webbing and enhanced spider sense. But now they're gone, because in comic book tradition, Peter was reset to the status quo. For you Dr. Doom glazers out there, Doom evolved from a mama's boy to an incel, because he sacrificed his girlfriend, transforming her skin into magical armor as a way to keep her close. I thought Doom was a good guy. Ultron is a mama's boy as well. Ultron was so obsessed with Wasp, who he considers his mother, that he copied her dying conscience into a robot named Jocasta. He had a fail-proof plan to marry Jocasta because she is his creation. Unfortunately for him, in the Marvel Universe, female robots have rights. Jocasta rebelled against Ultron, and Ultron stayed not just a mama's boy, but also a loser simp. Mantis married a tree to produce Jesus. Most people's familiarity with Mantis is the quirky Asian-coded alien from the MCU, but in the comics, Mantis is legit a god. Mantis is one of the strongest characters in the Marvel Universe, the best martial artist, even better than Batman. He also has sex with cosmic trees. Mantis married an alien tree possessed by her dead boyfriend, so she could conceive the savior of the universe, aka Alien Jesus. Multiple men absorbed his own son. So apparently Jamie's clones can get active, so active that they're able to procreate. Unknown to Jamie, his son counts as a clone, so when Jamie tried to hug his baby, he absorbed his son. Captain Marvel gave birth to her own rapist, who then immediately aged into adulthood, and then the two rode off into the sunset like nothing ever happened, happily ever after. Gwen Stacy had an affair with the Wave Lord, aka Green Goblin, which resulted in Gwen producing twins that also rapidly aged into adults. Spider-Man's semen killed Mary Jane. In an alternate universe, MJ developed cancer because of years of smooching with Peter, which exposed her to his radioactive bodily fluids. Thankfully, this is non-canon. What if MODOK and Freddy Krueger had a baby? Sugarman is a deformed freak who's not just hideous externally, but also on the inside. He makes Mr. Sinister look like a saint. This fat, bloated rapist frog's worst sin is abducted children, experimenting on them, and using them to empower factories. Maggot is a literal maggot. He sends two slugs from his body to digest objects, then they crawl back inside of him to transfer the energy. If your favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate, then soft serve is the girl for you. Her ability is literally shitting ice cream. And unlike the fraud Cyclops, her power legitimately comes from a different dimension. Marvel rival strategists win? And this is just a small dive into the freakiness of the Marvel Universe.